Hey friends, we are out here again for another travel day because we're going on an adventure. We're out at Heathrow Terminal 3. This is typically where we are for Virgin Atlantic. They're based just down there, and we've been here a few times for Virgin Atlantic, flying over to the US, but sadly we are not flying over there today. We are flying a short haul flight with Air France from Terminal 3, as I said. We're going to basically go straight up and straight back down because we're going to Disneyland Paris. And it is pretty cold, so we're dressed up very warm today, and it is going to be a time indeed. We've already had a bit of a faff that I'll fill you in with shortly, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Later on this evening we have got a party at Disneyland Paris. It's an annual pass holder special event, hard ticket, paid for extra. But there's going to be adventures, there's going to be scavenger hunts all around Disneyland Park across all of the 5 lands, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We are very excited for that. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot, and it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We're going on an adventure. Let's go. So we're flying out with Air France today on a very expensive flight, sadly, and we have got to go to gate B, or check-in area B, which is, as I said, normally we're here for Virgin Atlantic normally. I love their area, but here we go, KLM and Air France. So we are all checked in, we've dropped our bags, quite a process, very slow. Air France aren't normally here, they're normally in Terminal 4, so that's been closed for a little while. We're a bit delayed in opening it up, so we're still here at the moment. We're not looking where we're going, clearly. Sort of bit of a squiggle jiggle. But yeah, we're all checked in, that's great. And then we'll go through security. Doesn't look as bad as it was in the summer, thankfully. That was terrible. So this should be a quick process. And we're through security. So where are we going? We are at 11:30. Our gate will be shown at 10:35. So we are this one. Yep. So let's just go and see what's happening in the airport. I feel like we've been here so often recently. So we had our travel days for Orlando in June. We had our travel day for Orlando in September. I'll put a link in the description to both of those playlists if you want to go and check them out. So the first playlist, we're in Orlando for a week doing all the theme parks, we're wedding planning and stuff like that. And then in September, we went to Orlando to start with. Then we went to California, then we went to Hawaii. So we got a lot going on. Do go and check those playlists out once you finish watching this video. A lot of fun to be had over in the US of A. Look how iconic. You got the Big Ben. Oh, look. You're like a self-service W.H. Smith's here. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, they're just like, I'll save the queue in, I suppose.
I think this used to be W.H. Smith.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's W.H. Smith. I think this used to be Boo.
Not sure. Anyway, it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment. Construction walls everywhere. Very, very strange. I'm not sure. I kind of fancy a hot chocolate or a cup of coffee or something. We've been in the Curator before. That's the like Wetherspoon style breakfast place. Wasn't bad in there, to be fair. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll head to Cafe Nero or a Starbucks or something. Okay, so we got ourselves a Nero. I couldn't find a Starbucks around. There's a Pret, which we do like to go to, but I wanted to try Nero for a change. Just got ourselves like ham and cheese croissant, sausage bap. Turns out it's a plant-based sausage bap, so trying to be healthy, I guess. And then we got a cake, so not so healthy. What can you do? They do give us a snack on this flight as well, which I'm quite curious to see what it is, considering it basically is up and then down. It's like a 40-minute flight, something stupid like that. So what I was alluding to earlier with the faff that we've had, the issues that we've had. We were supposed to actually be flying out with EasyJet from Luton to Charles de Gaulle. That didn't happen because we got a text a couple of days ago saying they'd cancelled our flight because of strikes in Paris, or strikes in France in general. The only other options that we had were like not going to make us to the party at all, so we had to just, well, I had to pay for a different flight. So our flight should have been £20 with EasyJet. This was £160 with Air France. It's a big difference. But part of that is because it's last minute, so what can you do? Should be a nice easy flight, very, very happy for that. And then we're getting a train on the other side to go from Charles de Gaulle to Marne-la-Vallée, which is the Disneyland Paris train station. And tonight we're actually staying, well, I say tonight, for the next few days we're staying at Santa Fe, which is quite exciting. So we're going to come to Wagamama's and grab a bite to eat. See what they've got on offer. I think it's just the normal Wagga's menu at this time. So, it's been a stressful morning. As I said earlier, our flight yesterday was cancelled. We were supposed to be flying out yesterday evening. I ended up cancelling that, getting a refund, and we booked on a flight with Air France today. Now, our flight was at 11:30. We're currently in Wagamama's and it is 1:10. The flight says it's probably not going to leave until 3 o'clock. So, silver lining to that is there's compensation on a delay over 3 hours, which means I guess we won't have paid for this flight. If we get it, that is. But we want to be at Disneyland. This is really annoying. Gone for the trusty katsu curry. Gotta love it. Although the chicken looks like really red, the coating on it. And some extra curry sauce because I'm basic. Love it. Just love it. There we are. We're finally going to be boarding in just a second. We are 3 hours later than we should have been going on, which is annoying, but such is life. So we're getting ready to board. They've called all 4 zones. They've called all 5 zones, sorry, all at the same time, and they're still queuing out there. And we're in aisle seats, both of us, because we booked it so last minute, so there's no point in us actually like getting up and getting on the plane just yet, because then we're gonna have to get out of our seat every 30 seconds. So we're just waiting. Look at that, that's cool.
Okay. And we arrive on same time because it's 2:03. Also same time, yeah.
To give you a bit of an overview of the seat area. Quite a small seat. Obviously got our tray table, got a little cup holder thingy here. USB sockets down there, and you know, we've got some fairly sizable leg room. We are right at the very back of the plane. But it's not bad overall. It's only a 40-minute flight anyway. And then your normal safety card and whatnot. They're supposed to be bringing a snack around. Don't know when that'll be around, but we left 3.5 hours after we should have left. So we have made it. Bienvenue. We're in Paris at Charles de Gaulle Airport. We're just waiting for the train to take us to get our bag, which I've never done before. I don't think we've done this anyway. 4 hours and 10 minutes late. Basically, there's strikes in France today. President Macron wants to raise the pension age from 62 to 64, so the French are striking. But what that meant is like everything was everyone was striking across France. So thank you to Air France for putting on stuff and getting us here at least. EasyJet cancelled our flight. Hey, we're here. I don't know what compensation is going to happen, but now we just got to get to the hotel and actually get to Disneyland. So I think it'll be an Uber because our train has been missed, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Santa Fe, here we come. So here we go. We've got a little tiny train. This reminds me of the MCO.
Tiny train.
Monorail.
Tiny train.
A little bit skinnier than the MCO monorail, to be fair. Time to collect the baggage. This is a bit more familiar now. I was getting a bit confused before, but now this is where we normally go to get our taxis and magical shuttles. So we're going to go out there in just a second once we've ordered the Uber. But we might be waiting for a little while for the bags. There are still a few workers going, like considering they're striking. It's not too bad. So we're trying to find, so we got this ride app pickup, and I think I remember this being a bit of an issue previously. So you've got taxis just here, and then it kind of, where it says ride app pickup, the signs are all kind of pointing downwards, which is obviously going all the way down here. So we got to just keep going and hope that we're heading in the right direction. I believe last time we were here, we had a bit of an issue finding it, so could be here a while. So we've just ordered an Uber. It said it was 58 euros. We come down to the end for the ride app pickup area, and we go outside 16A. And then it says across the street. It's a lot different to what it was before. So the rideshare pickup signs don't take you to where Uber wants you to go. So we were to Terminal 2E. Uber was saying to us, come over to Terminal 2F and then go up to departures, but they're not following the rules of Charles de Gaulle Airport, which meant by the time we actually got there, our driver had cancelled our trip, annoyingly, and we had to order another one, which means we might now have to like contact Uber and try and make sure they don't charge us twice, because that's a faff. But hopefully this fella's on his way now. I'm praying. It's just not an easy layout. Like, Uber's not following Charles de Gaulle's directions, and I think it's just because they're dropping people off here, so they're like, oh, if we drop somebody off, we can get into a taxi, or we can get another fare to go back wherever, and then we've got two fares in one, essentially. Not ideal.
California.
California.
And here we are. Hotel Santa Fe, Chicago, St. Louis, Springfield, Oklahoma, Route 66. And we're in. Oh, there's going to be a meet and greet. Who we're going to have over here in a minute. Big old queue for him though. We're going to check in and grab our key card. Now, we should have been here yesterday, so our room is definitely going to be ready, but it's looking busy in here. So we actually had Minnie come out and meet and greet. She's dressed up in like a 100th anniversary kind of outfit, which is quite cool. There's photographers there, so it's difficult to see her. It's a cute setup in here. And we got tomatoes outside, we got Lightning McQueen, and then we've got all of the restaurants and shops down that end. So we're just checking in, and then we're going to go to our room and we'll give you an overview of the room. So here we are, room 40. And in we go. Ooh, interesting. Not sure this is the room that I've booked. But as we come in, we've got a double bed. We've got bunk beds as well. I'm not sure I booked the bunk beds. TV, little unit there. Plug sockets all throughout the room. Plug sockets everywhere. Cool linens on the bed actually, with the runner, the car's runner throughout, and the car's theming all around the top. It's very warm in here as well actually, isn't it? It's like quite warm. You've got a fair amount of space under the bed. I'll give you a bit of a review once we've finished. And then you've got this cool mirror here in the bathroom. Cars themed shampoo, shower gel, and you've got a tub extending shower combo. Hairdryer on the wall, and that's kind of the full extent of it. We got a wardrobe unit there as well, and you can have connecting rooms. So it's quite interesting. Bit confused by this because I don't think I booked a room that has bunk beds in. Pretty sure I booked a room with 2 beds in it, not bunk beds, so that's confusing, but hey ho, it is what it is. All right, so that is the end of our travel day, and it has been a tiring, very, very long travel day. Disney completely messed up our room. We had our flight delayed by 1 day, and then we had to rebook another flight. So we were originally supposed to be with EasyJet, as we said, and then we had to book one with Air France. That ended up being delayed 3 or 4 hours. Had to go to the AP party as soon as we got here. So when we went to check in, drop the bags off so we could just get changed quickly and then go to the AP party, our room was not ready, even at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Not good practice from Disney, considering we told them as well a whole 2 days before that we had an issue and we would be a day later. They said, yeah, we'll put a note on the system. Just did not happen at all. So it wasn't ready. We had to go and drop our bags in the baggage claim, and then they were brought over to reception desk, and we ended up actually checking into the room at 2:30 a.m. after the annual pass party. So what a disastrous, really, really disastrous travel day that was. Between the flights being delayed, cancelled, all the faff with trains, Ubers being in the wrong place, all sorts, and then we come here and it's just, what a mess, what a mess. But hopefully it's been a bit of drama for you guys to follow along with, and you've enjoyed watching the video and how much of a faff strikes in France cause your travel day. So if you have enjoyed the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. And we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.